Morning everyone, my name is Crystal. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Now I'm doing my video early because I want to get things done early. It looks like it's going to be another hot scorching day, another one. So I want to take my dog out for a walk fairly early and then I'm not going anywhere today. I'm not doing anything. I've been woken up early. Next door neighbour, I must have been, I woke up about, it must have been about 5:30, something like that, rattling next door, rattling, banging around, and then I've just gone out to the balcony. When I went out to the balcony just before 7, and I could smell heavy cooking smell, like someone was cooking a stew first thing in the morning. It smelled like a heavy cooking. I went to water my plants and I could just smell cooking coming through next door's window. Like they're cooking heavy food. They must have had like a stew for breakfast. It smelled heavy cooking. Make you feel sick. It's boiling, so that, you know, all their windows are open. All the cooking smell is coming onto my balcony and through my living room window. Heavy cooking. And this used to happen with my dad, where he lived. Upstairs used to cook heavy cooking and it used to make him feel sick. Yep, I'm suffering everything my dad used to suffer with these heavy smells. My mother's hairspray, my mother's perfume. My mum used to burn the cooking in the microwave oven. She used to burn cooking in the microwave oven. It used to make my dad unable to breathe and feel sick. My father, Derek. I haven't got COPD and I haven't got heart difficulties, so it just I just shut the window. You've got to shut the windows in the height of summer because of the cannabis stink and the heavy cooking. And why somebody is eating a heavy meal first thing in the morning, I haven't got a clue. It smells like stew, casserole. So I got up, I switched my buzzer off because people keep ringing my buzzer. I switched it off overnight. I turned it on about 10 to 7. They've been making a racket since about 5 o'clock this morning next door. Went onto my balcony and watered my plants. I smelt this stench of heavy cooking. It's like someone's trying to get me to go to the hospital, make me ill, make me sick. Well, that's not really going to get me out of this property. Making me sick. Anyway, I went to bed last night. I just put all the fans on and I stick earplugs in my ears. That's the only way it works now. And yeah, I got up, put the kettle on for a drink. Max is awake, and it's hot. It's understandable. People are up early. It's hot. So I understand that. I'm not cross. I'm not angry. It just makes the day longer. I have to take Max out earlier, and then I don't take him out till late this evening. It just makes the day long because I don't really go out anywhere. I've got no reason to go out anywhere else, to be fair. And you've got people trying to wind me up saying they're doing this and they're going there, and it really doesn't matter to me because I'm an older person now, and I'll just sit indoors and relax and rest. Have a couple of cold showers throughout the day and just get on with it. I'm not going anywhere. There's no money to go shopping. I can't. I mean, you know, it's the weekend, and no, I'm stuck indoors again all weekend, which is fantastic. Fine. Like I said, I'm older, so it doesn't really matter. I'll just get on and do more of my little videos, and read and do things like that. I haven't got the money to go on train journeys. I haven't got the money to go to the seaside. I don't really want to anyway, because I don't like it when it's busy. And I'm absolutely fine. So let's go back to last night, shall we? When you're stuck indoors all day and you haven't really gone out anywhere, you can get this, it's life when you haven't got much money. It's staying indoors, it's staying at home, it's just reading, watching the telly, listening to music. That's it. That's all life is, really. Unless you're really, really rich and you've got loads of money and you can go on jets and you can go on train journeys and you go here, there and everywhere, that's what a person's life is like. So I try and make the most of my time at home. It's a long day, going out first thing in the morning, going out last thing at night, and you've got all those hours in between you've got to fill. And I have got food, so they've cooked food first thing in the morning. I've got food to eat. I don't want a heavy meal first thing in the morning. I want to move, and I don't want to be under the control of my mother anymore. And even though she's not ringing, you've got the sense that what went on when I was living with my parents is still going on right next door to me, and I'm sick and tired of it. I'm an adult. I don't want to go to the hospital. I just want to sit in my flat and be left alone. And if I move, and hopefully it might have a small garden or something to that effect, then that would be fine. And there's reasons why people don't go out, you know. Mine is for my safety. I won't go without Max unless I've got an appointment somewhere or I've got to do something, because Max barks loudly if anyone approaches me. It's a wonderful dog. Such company is lovely. Yes, the summer nights are long, and then you don't get much sleep because it's hard to sleep in the heat and you're up early and there's nothing to do. Exactly. So I went out last night, and it must have been, it was gone 9, and it was still warm. Still warm, getting on for 10 o'clock at night. It was still warm, still muggy, but it was bearable. Not like going out at 2 in the afternoon and almost fainting in the heat. And you have to be sensible and you have to care about your pets. Yeah, I would have liked to have gone for a walk, but I'm not dragging my poor dog out and he's burning his paws on the pavement. So I went out. And I went across the road and I walked up to the field, and there was people about. Obviously it's Friday night, people are going out dancing, they're going out clubbing, they're going out and enjoying themselves, and I'm just taking my dog on the field for a walk. So they're all giggling, they're all laughing, and I'm glad for them. I'm a lot older. And I've had messages throughout the day talking about the seaside, and I'm just thinking, I just want to walk my dog. Nice half an hour walk, and then I'm going to come home and that'll get me ready for bed. And that actually helps, going for a walk just before bedtime. And it's relaxing. Of course there's people about, it's hot. People can't sleep in the heat, they're walking about, they're taking their dogs out later because it's cooler later.
Good morning. It's Saturday the 12th of July. It's 7:20 a.m. Currently, it's 16 degrees with clear skies. You can expect clear skies throughout the day. Today's high will be 26 degrees, and the overnight low will be 13.
Alexa wakes me up at 7:20 every morning.
Good morning, Crystal. Alarm for what time?
Alexa, cancel alarm.
No alarm has been set.
So, went out for a walk last night. About half an hour, walked around the field. Came off the field, walked slowly home. Because I'm going out later, it feels different. Sometimes it can feel scary, but I came back indoors. If someone can't contact me through social media, they're emailing me, they're pestering me by email, and I gave my email to that police officer in the back of the police car on Monday. So I'm getting funny emails now. Funny emails. Trying to scare me. What is that ad still valid? I don't know what ad they're talking about. I hope that it can't be anything interesting, because there was about 2 people on my doorstep. So I'm going to try and find out what somebody's done, and then we try and remove it and go from there. But until I know what it is, I can't do anything about it. So they've obviously put my address to an ad, because otherwise, why am I getting people ring my buzzer? So we've got to sort that out. So they've started that crap again, which is a pain in the butt, because the alarm keep going off. Is going to hurt my face and ears. It's going to upset the guy upstairs, because he can hear the buzzer every time it goes off, and that's probably what they're doing it for. But they're also hurting my face. So I'm going to have to switch the buzzer off. If it was a relative, they'd ring the phone. They'd ring the phone up. If it was an emergency, they'd ring the phone. That's what I advise anybody else to do if they're getting this same sort of problem off of social media, trolls, jealous people, or an ex. Switch the buzzer off. If somebody really wants you, they will find you. They will get someone to get in contact with you, or they will ring your phone. But I'm just switching the buzzer off. I'm not expecting any parcels. I'm not getting any post. I haven't had any post for a week. I've had no mail. It's a jealous, spiteful individual that just wants me in the gutter. And now I've had my benefits switched over, it's harder. It's more difficult. It's a struggle, and everything is monthly instead of every 2 weeks. It's a lot more harder and difficult. I can't get as much shopping as I used to do. The rent's on my back. The council's on my back for the rent every 5 minutes. Nothing has changed in the way they've been paid. They just, instead of getting onto Medway Council, they're now on my back every 5 minutes. I'm getting, when's the rent being paid? It was always paid a month in arrears by Medway Council. So now it's happening to me. They're on my back. So I've got a choice of paying the rent outright and going without everything, or continuing to do what I'm doing and just have the housing keep ringing me up every 5 minutes. I still haven't paid it. No, it'll get paid. But Medway Council always paid the housing a month in arrears. That's what they did. So I'm doing the same thing, and the council's just on my back. So I'll have to pay 2 lots of rent and go without. See the mess that those, I'm not saying it was those 2 social workers, but after those 2 social workers came into my flat, they just changed my benefits over, and these 2 social workers did not help me at all. And I've complained, and now I'm getting weird messages on my emails. I'm getting pestered by text message, and they want to make you depressed, and they want you to feel so bad that you unalive yourself. It's gang stalking, it's organised gang stalking, it's bullying, it's harassment. And then they ask, oh, what have you got wrong with you, Crystal? Oh, depression and anxiety. Oh, we'll start on that. We'll keep going on and on and on and on and on and on and on until we drive you round the bend. So you either do something and get put in prison, or you unalive yourself. That's what they're doing. So I just carry on with a smile on my face, put earplugs in my ears when noise is going on, put a mask over my face when or shut the windows when there's drug smell or heavy cooking. First thing in the morning, it makes you feel like being sick. Who cooks stew first thing in the morning? I haven't got a clue. Maybe they're preparing for lunch in the morning. I don't know, but it used to happen with my dad. Cannabis and heavy cooking smell. And there was a black woman called Veronica next door to my mum and dad, and she used to do it yourself at 3 in the morning. Get the old sewing machine out, and make a load of noise at 2 and 3 in the morning by my dad's bedroom wall. So they're trying the same tactics with me. It made my dad sick, it made him ill. Tried to break me down like they did my father. Alexa, good morning.
Good morning. You can't always get what you want. But on this day in 1962, music lovers got what they needed when 19-year-old Mick Jagger took to the stage for the first ever Rolling Stones gig.
Alexa, what's the time, please?
The time is 7:28 a.m.
Alexa, what's the date today?
Today is Saturday the 12th of July.
Alexa, what's the weather in Rochester?
Currently, in Rochester, England, it's 16 degrees Celsius with clear skies and sun. You can expect more of the same today, with a high of 25 degrees and a low of 13 degrees.
Alexa, can you tell me a joke? Alexa, can you tell me a joke?
What kind of cheese can you use to hide a horse? Mascarpone.
And Alexa, which celebrity was born on this day?
Celebrities born on the 12th of July include Lee Byung-hun, Rachel Brosnahan, The Rolling Stones, Nico Williams, and Bill Cosby.
Right guys, so I'm here in my flat in Rochester. As I've said, they've started this online harassment again, putting my names to things. I've got people ringing my buzzer. It can make you feel really, really horrible, but I am just taking it as it comes. We'll find out what it is, and then if I can remove what they've done myself, I'll do it. Otherwise I'll get the police involved. I don't know what it is, but I've had people ringing my buzzer yesterday that I didn't recognise. One of them was a bloke. I can't stipulate enough that I need to move out of here ASAP. It's just weird as well. The wording of the messages I'm getting, like, what words for committing suicide, jump, messages with subliminal words that could mean suicide, jump. Like why don't you just go and jump in the river? They send messages with words that could mean suicide in them. Try and get it into your head, look. Make out they care about you, make out they're coming down to see you, making out that they want to help you, and in fact they make arrangements to come down and see you, they don't turn up. You wait and wait and they do it again, they don't turn up. You're stuck there waiting for them, and they know that you've only got them to rely on, and then they start letting you down and making you feel horrible, and then you feel like, oh my God, I'm on my own all the time, I can't stand this, but I wouldn't do that. No, because I love my life. I've got a lovely, wonderful dog. I've got other people I can ring up on the phone. It's constantly trying to break me down all the time, and it's somebody that's guilty of something, probably something they've done to me, and they want me to shut my mouth. Keeping me isolated and on my own is the way to do it, but it's not. Because if I want to talk to somebody, I'll bloody well talk to somebody. I'm not going to, I don't need people. And that's what this idiot doesn't realise, that I don't need people. I never have. When I was on my own as a child, my dad wouldn't let me have children to play with back round to my home. So I was isolated and being abused by my dad. So I had to find coping mechanisms as a child, as a 7, 8, 9, 10-year-old. I had to find coping mechanisms because I wasn't allowed friends in case I told what was going on to them. So my dad had to constantly frighten me, beat me, frighten me, abuse me, so that I wouldn't tell anybody what he was doing. And this is the same principle with, I don't know whether it's an ex, it could be my ex-husband. Somebody is trying to make me so fucking miserable that I feel I've got no life. And no, I wouldn't jump. Not in a million years. But all these text messages are going to be kept for the police. All these emails with the wordings in them, they're going to be kept for the police. I don't get cross either. You can make as much noise as you like. I'll go into another room and sit in there. And the people coming into my live streams, and it's all about its sexual undertones as well. Photographs. Not paying me any money, but you're just taking the piss, like you're dangling a carrot, yeah? I'll give you this if you give me some pictures. Like what? Celebrity photographs can get thousands and thousands and thousands of pounds, sometimes millions. So I get offered like a sweet, a bag of sweets for a couple of, soft porn pictures. Because that's what it is. Groomers in the internet trying to get pictures out of women, or women innocently going onto dating sites, and these blokes are into pornography, and they're taping their encounters, putting them on porn websites, or they're just after dirty pictures. I wouldn't say there's a dating site thing anymore where a woman can safely meet someone on a dating site. I've gone onto TikTok, and there's 3 or 4 women where they've said the bloke has expected sex after he's bought their lunch or their dinner or whatever, and they've had to make an escape. And they said if I'd have known, I would have paid 50-50. I'd have paid for the lunch. I'd have paid for the meal if I thought that was going to happen. So if I ever go on a date again, I'll buy my own food or my own coffee, because this is happening a lot now. Some men are expecting sex after they've bought the woman the lunch or the food. So somebody's up early this morning and they're into Snapchat. This is what I've got. Someone's uploaded something to Snapchat. Creepy Caleb. This is what I get all day long. So we can delete Snapchat. We can stop that coming up. I can delete Snapchat. I went into a live stream. I just created a Snapchat. I've got a proper Snapchat. I've got a Snapchat with loads and loads of photographs on it. So I just created this Snapchat just to see what these people do in live streams. So I gave this Snapchat on a live stream. It's just like one I made up off the cuff. And as soon as I put that on a live stream, you've just got stupid Snapchats coming up. I could delete that. They asked for my Facebook. I didn't give it to them. They just start bombarding you with crap. It's just, I don't know. I thought it was a snoop for the newspapers, like, because I'd find a model with stuff that I'd put on in the newspaper magazines, but a lot thinner. And I get people coming into my live streams. Can you show me your jumpers? Can you show me your trousers? Can you show me this and show me that? They're thieves. They're snoops and thieves. So now that they don't get anything, my views are low. And because I've told them to their face, I don't want to talk to them in a private message. I don't want to talk to them on WhatsApp. My likes have gone down, especially on my TikTok. My likes have gone down. So are they controlling the algorithm of my TikTok? Are they like punishing me if you don't give me if you don't talk to me privately, right? I'm gonna fuck up your life. If you don't do this, I'm gonna make sure that no one watches your stuff. Do you know what I mean? Trying to blackmail me into talking to them. So they're trying to contact me by text message, email, and if I don't speak to them, now I've got people ringing my buzzer. It's just ridiculous. It's like, if you don't do as you're told, I'm going to make your life a misery. And that's what it is. So I have to turn my buzzer off, not answer the phone, and don't answer the emails, because it's a narcissist, right? If you answer them, they think you care about them. They think, oh, it's going to go back to we're going to talk to each other. She's going to give me all this information. I'm going to get some photographs. No. So I'm not speaking to them. And if they're watching me now, talking on this video, I won't be speaking to you. It's finished. It's over. I don't want it. I don't want your lies. I don't want your made up rubbish. I don't want you. See you later.